Well, the worst red tide in recent memory continues to devastate the southwest Florida coast. It is decimating marine life. Thousands of dead fish and hundreds of sea turtles have washed up on local beaches. Even a whale shark was found dead on the shore. But it is not only marine life that's being threatened. Health warnings have been issued for residents too. Earlier, I spoke with Fort Myers News Press environmental reporter Chad Gillis via Skype to get the latest on this red tide bloom. Chad, thanks so much for joining us. So let's talk about red tide, where things stand. Is it getting worse?
It seems to be getting worse in the past couple of weeks. The counts along the shore and the coast have been 1,000,000 cells per liter and higher for the past maybe 10 days.
And just to give people a perspective, what starts to cause a problem? At what levels do we see issues?
At 10,000 cells per liter, we can see fish kills and respiratory illnesses in humans. So it's way, way above that mark. 1,000,000 cells per liter is where they stop measuring. Anything above that is just considered, kind of a lifeless situation.
So we were talking earlier, Chad, and you were saying there are a lot of people seeing some really heartbreaking images, fishermen especially.
Yeah, they're seeing all sorts of stuff on the water. They're seeing sea turtles. They're coming up on sea turtles that can't dive. They can't go underwater. They can't evade predators. They found one sea turtle that had had its flippers eaten off by fish, sharks, and it was still just floating in the sea, helpless. So there's been a lot of, mammal and animal catastrophes, sea mammal catastrophes in our area. Lots of deaths and lots of creatures washing up on the shoreline.
We're talking about tremendous numbers here. How are they cleaning up the mess? What are they doing with all the dead fish and the turtles and all the marine life?
They're using front loaders like almost like bulldozers to scoop up the fish, and then they're putting them into tractor trailers and delivering them off site for a large part. Some of the animals are actually buried on site where they see sea turtles that are maybe 300 pounds. They'll bury them nearby in the beach. The whale shark was buried at the beach as well.
Now, obviously, this is heartbreaking to see these images, but from a business perspective, you've been talking to business owners out there. Tell me about that. They've got to be hurting.
They are hurting, and it extends to pretty much every part of our economy because it's all relied on tourism and people visiting, even people visiting from within the state of Florida. In the summertime, we typically have Floridians from other parts of the state who come here to enjoy our area. So it extends into fishing guides, it extends into hotels, it extends to restaurants. I was even talking to a flea market salesman who lives maybe 20 miles from the coast, and he said that it was impacting his business as well.
Now, one thing you said, you want to clarify something, that you want people to know that obviously, it can affect your respiratory, issues, especially if you have asthma, those sort of things. But you wanted to clarify how dangerous this might be. You want to talk about that?
Well, it's not going to hurt you if you touch it. You could go to the beach and stick your hand in the water, and it's not going to damage your hand at that moment, as long as you don't have cuts or any open skin on that area. What you're really looking at is breathing irritation, and people with asthma and other difficulties that are existing have a much more difficult time. So you really want to watch out for young folks and the elderly as well, because they have an increased chance of having those symptoms and irritations.
But just to be clear, this isn't just affecting people that are actually on the beach, right? You said the winds can really carry this.
Oh, the winds can carry it several miles inshore, and I've talked to people who live not on the beach, but several blocks away from it, and they have the sniffles, and they're saying they're kind of showing signs of maybe allergies or a cold. So it does blow inshore off of the beach when the winds are coming out of the west.
Now, this is looking like it's going to become a campaign issue. We know that Governor Rick Scott, Senator Nelson, they've addressed this issue. Do you expect this to, still be a topic for politicians? Because I assume there's a lot of upset business owners out there who are losing a lot of money.
I think it's a topic for voters. I think a lot of people who are going to go to the polls this fall are going to want to see some action, or going to want to see something actually take place. And the timing of this, it should extend through the election if we don't get any cold weather. So it could be a hot topic, a hot button issue for some time to come.
All right. Well, Chad Gillis, we thank you for your reporting, and we look forward to seeing more of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.